Hey y'all, my name is Trevor, and I love the Skorpion Show. We here in the South love the Skorpion Show. We love Kevin. We love Mikhail. And y'all can follow me on Twitter at CCHLLover. And before you go any further, go on ahead and press that thumbs up button because we're trying to, get Kevin and Mikhail on TV. So without further ado, without any more wait, here is Kevin and Mikhail with the brand new, hot smoking Skorpion Show. Hit the music!
You better hum that hum. Hum that hum, excuse me.
Oh, we're ready. Oh, okay.
Yes, we are ready. What's up, YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikhail. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I know I had a good weekend. And we gave you guys an hour-long video. And I want to say thank you to everyone who watched that video, left a comment. We made our comment go to 1,500, but we didn't get the 3,000 likes, but that's fine. But I want this video, 2,000 likes, at least 1,000 comments, because we got a whole lot of stuff to talk about. And I want to read your opinions, go back and forth with y'all. Another thing, if you are not our YouTube friend, like if you don't have a friend request with us on YouTube, please send us a YouTube friend request so that way you can see the updates if you're not getting the videos in your subscription box. What else I had to say? There was something else I had to say. Oh my God, I forgot.
The Apple product.
Yeah, well, we can start with that. Yeah, we can start off with that. But it was something else I had wanted to say.
Nothing.
Fuck you. Oh my God, I forgot. But anyway, y'all, can I just say, I am so excited to be a part of the Apple family. It is so much going on with Apple. If you don't have an Apple computer like a Mac or an iPod or an iPad or an iPhone, you are just left in the dust. I don't know what the hell is going on with you, but I'm going to just need you to go to apple.com and I'm going to need you to sit there and watch that 2-hour presentation. Just watch the WWDC conference. I watched it this afternoon. I was glued to that TV because it's just so much technology. It's so much technology. It's making us lazy, but then again, we need this technology that's going on. 2 hours. They introduced their new
2 hours of them talking about technology.
Yes, and I love it. I love gadgets. Y'all know I got my MacBook right here.
Nope.
I just became an iPad owner, and y'all know I have an iPod. I ain't got time to look for that because my niece always stealing. She need to buy her own iPod, and I'm going to be.
Oh, Amber.
Yes. You would think it's hers. And I'm going to become an iPhone 5 user. And I'm probably going to be one of the people that be camping out outside. What did I say, iPod or iPhone? An iPhone 5 user. I'm going to be camping out outside just for an iPhone 5. Because
say that 5 times fast.
What?
iPhone 5.
iPhone 5. iPhone 5. Fuck you. So, look. Go to apple.com, look at all the new stuff coming. They got the iCloud. They got the new operating system called Lion.
All this crap.
Yes, and they also have iOS 5. And, oh my God, it's just so much. Just go to apple.com, y'all, or watch Miss PTV or Soldier Knows Best. And I'm not going to tell you about that door no more. You come back in here, you're in here.
I don't live here.
Yes, we got that central air on. It can't be all that in and out, in and out, in and out.
And you know how black people are about their central air, okay?
Yes. Oh, I thought she's about to come in because she's about to get it. So, you know what? It's been something going on for the past 2 weeks that we didn't talk about because I was just waiting because I just knew it was his dick. So, but it wasn't even a dick picture for real, for real. There's this congressman in New York. His name is Andrew Weiner. And he was up there tweeting with some girl on Twitter. But he accidentally tweeted, a little underwear pic. To me, it's no big deal, but because he's a congressman, the whole world was on fire.
Well, no. Not only is he a congressman, but he's married. That's a big deal, and that's not his wife that he's sending the picture to.
Look.
To you, that's no big deal. I'm sure to his wife, that's a big deal.
Yeah, it is to his wife, it's a big deal. Okay.
What do you mean it's not a big deal?
Okay, but
that's a big deal.
I wasn't even looking at his wife. Come on. I mean,
what are you saying? What are you saying?
What are
you saying? Are you making? Wait, are you high?
I am not high.
Oh, what are you saying?
When I looked at his wife, all I thought was, eye candy. They just got married. You know, I'm just like,
come on, Kevin.
you know, I was thinking the best, I was thinking the worst already. Because this is not his first time of him doing stuff like this. He's used to doing stuff like that. And I mean, you know, we got a lot of shady people in the Congress. We got shady people everywhere. I'm already over City Hall and they BS in Philly, you know. But anyway, back to him. To me, it's like, it was no big deal. Because it was an underwear pic. But I do understand what you're saying, but he's married. And, yes, he is married, so he shouldn't be doing that.
And he's a public...
He shouldn't be doing it, but, you know, they made it seem like he tweeted his thing, like his thing was out, and then he deleted it, and then he's sitting up there lying because I know he's probably afraid of what's going to happen. So he's saying, I don't know how it happened. Maybe somebody hacked into my phone. No, he probably thought he was DMing somebody.
No, that is what he said. He said he thought he was sending it as a DM.
Okay.
And when he realized what he did, he hurried and deleted it, and then he got on Twitter and said, "Oh, ha, nice joke, such and such," and tried to make it seem like he was hacked. That's what he did. But go ahead. I'll let you
I'm just saying, like, to me, like, this whole Weinergate stuff, it was just too much going on. It was just too much.
It was too much, but you got to look at it like this. He is a public figure. He is someone who is in Congress. You know, he represents the state of New York. You know, he's held to a high standard. Just like, you know, artists are held to high standards. When certain artists do things,
But we used to seeing them in their underwear and stuff. So
yeah. But I mean,
maybe that's why I'm like, well, it's just underwear pic. That's why it's just. But his thing was kind of hard in the picture.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen the picture, and I don't want to see the picture.
Just picture underwear, real tight, like underwear boxer briefs with your dick hard. Like, just think of it like that. You ever seen somebody underwear with their dick hard and their dick print is in the underwear? Like that. That's how it was.
Many times. No, I'm joking. But
please.
No, what I'm saying is, I was about to say, my boo, but I'm, you know.
Well, you said it.
Well, yeah, I know. But what I was going to say is, I think that he made the situation worse by lying about it. He made it 10 times worse, you know. Excuse me. Yes, he did just get married not less than a year ago, but he's married and he has a wife and he is a man, a public figure, and doing stuff like that is unacceptable. It's very unacceptable, and then you can't do that and then lie and say somebody hacked you, and then you claim that you have investigators investigating the situation.
And he didn't call the cops or anything like that.
What is the situation? Well, who calls the cops on getting hacked on Twitter? Who would do that? I'm not going to do that. If anything, I'm going to call you if I get hacked. So then I say, Kevin, what is it that I need to do?
But what the hell? Like, I know.
Oh boy, you sit on Twitter all day.
But I don't.
So I
don't
know
hack.
you know.
I've never been hacked.
But I'm saying I know you would know what to do, wouldn't you?
What? I mean, if I tweeted something
Let me tell you
that was
something.
inappropriate, I would just have to. You would just have to man up. In today's society, we got to man up for a lot of stuff that happened.
Well, you remember what was it 2 years ago when I accidentally tweeted a private picture of me, and I just it happened. I did not mean to do that.
That's when Twitter wasn't popping.
Yeah, this is when Twitter wasn't popping. So thank you, Jesus. And this is when we weren't that big.
He's DMing people.
No, I wasn't DMing anybody. The thing was, my phone. You know, on your iPhones. Wait, no, I wasn't DMing anybody. No.
But, oh, wait a minute. You tweeted a picture.
No, the tweet.
Something came up where I had to delete it.
Yeah, but the picture tweeted. But I didn't mean to tweet. On your iPhone, it's like you can easily upload pictures. You know, if you get an iPhone, you'll see what I'm talking about. But you can easily upload them, and I didn't realize that I had uploaded a picture to Twitter. So how I found out the picture was on Twitter is that I was getting all these ads, and people were like, and I'm thinking like, what the fuck are they talking about? And I saw the picture, and I was like, oh my god. And being as though I wasn't near a computer or anything like that, this is when TwitPic, with that whole TwitPic thing. And I didn't really know how to get rid of it, because this is when Twitter really wasn't popping. I really didn't know what to do. So I had to call Kevin, and I had to give him my password, and I was so embarrassed. I was just so embarrassed.
Well, I mean, don't nobody remember it. So.
No, don't nobody remember, but I was embarrassed because I didn't mean to do that. You see what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't something that I meant to do. I didn't mean to TwitPic something private of me on, you know, but then that's why they say you shouldn't even take pictures like that.
I know, but come on. I think we all do it.
But this is where
it catches you on the ass.
No, this is where Anthony Weiner got caught. when when he was asked by Wolf Blitzer, did he tweet the picture, and he said no. And then Wolf Blitzer turned around and said, is that picture of you? And he didn't say yes or no. That's where I knew he was lying last week. He said, no, I didn't tweet it. And then, Wolf Blitzer, well, wait a minute, is this picture you?
It don't
and
take
he could answer.
It don't take a rocket science, because if he tweeted the picture, then deleted it, and then left another fucking thing up there. Like, who does all of that? No.
I don't know. I just think he's a method liar.
But I don't think it's going to hurt his political career.
He said he's not resigning.
Yeah, cause I don't think it's going to hurt him if he ever decides to rerun or do whatever he do.
But it may hurt him because
it's going to be a cloud.
Nancy Pelosi is now doing this investigation. Because
why?
Well, listen. Because they're trying to because he's been doing this over the course of 6 years or a couple years. He said they're trying to figure out, has he been doing stuff like that on government computers? That's against the law. You can't do stuff like that in the government. Just like it's against the law to go on pornography sites at work or in school. Mm-hmm. That's against the law. So, I mean, she has every right to investigate him. And then on his press conference yesterday, when one of the reporters asked him, because I watched it, because I'm into politics, they asked him, did he ever use government computers to do stuff like this? And his response was, I can't remember, because I've done this with a few women, so I can't remember if I've done this or not, but I don't think I did. Oh, child, please, you did, and your ass is grass now. I mean, he needs to be thrown out.
I don't think he needs to get thrown out.
You can't do that. That's like, you can't go to work and then use work for your
you can't.
Time.
You can't, but you know what?
And if you are, you can't do stuff like that.
Maybe I'm just too lenient with
people.
You
are too lenient. Come on.
I don't know. I just don't.
You can't do that.
I'm sorry. I don't.
Look. He is. First of all, he works for the government.
Okay. A lot of people in the government do a lot of corrupt shit.
And that's why a lot of them don't have jobs anymore.
Okay, but it's not. Well, I don't know what he's tweeted in the past or sent out in the past.
So you think it's alright for a teacher to go to school and use school computers to watch pornography?
Now come on, they got that all that time.
No. There are people who do that on school computers. Do you think they should do that?
Look, you shouldn't be able to do it in school. You shouldn't be able to do it in the library. You shouldn't be able to do it in the workplace.
All right, now this is the thing. And if he did do it, you don't think there should be some repercussions?
Look, she looking in too much into the situation. That's all that I'm saying.
Is it me or is it me? How is she doing too much?
She's doing
too much. This is why nothing gets done in Congress. Because they're on porn sites.
In the
tweeting dick pictures of them in their underwear. This is why stuff can't get done in the government. Because we got politicians taking pictures of their dicks and then using government computers to twit pick it.
Them goddamn politicians are a hot ass mess. They use Craigslist. They be getting with them hoes. They be meeting them in the casinos. They meet them everywhere. I mean, they just big freaks. You can't. Look, as long as they doing their job, and a lot of them do their job, but still, do their freaky stuff on the side.
I don't have a problem with a politician doing their freaky stuff. Just don't do it on work time.
And they shouldn't be doing it because they married.
Yeah,
that's the main reason.
You shouldn't be doing it because you're married.
But it's funny. It's funny because I'm so on Weiner's side a little bit. I'm just saying, I don't want him to get fired. Look, it was just a little twit pick. Damn.
No, it's not about
No, but they going in too much.
I'm sorry, not Anthony.
Look, it didn't stop. Look, Nancy, okay? It wasn't hurting you before you knew about it. Now all of a sudden you want him out of office.
No.
You don't see no women complaining. He did this to me.
Kevin, listen to what you're saying. Listen to you. There's no women complaining because he was doing all this before he was married.
And they liked it.
And like he said, he's never physically met any of them. He's only done this via the internet and on the phone. You see what I'm saying? That's what he was doing. But Nancy Pelosi's thing is not whether or not that's his dick in the twit pic. Her thing is, was he doing all these other things on government time?
You know what? If she going to sit there and try to investigate him, she need to investigate everybody else that's in Congress doing their little doo-wop stuff.
Well, how did she know they're doing the doo-wop stuff?
She just need to look into it. She going to look for one, look for all.
Well, I think that something should be done.
Yeah, something should be done. But I don't think he should be fired. Maybe he should be fined or something. If they found out he did the government stuff, he should be fined.
Then you know what happened? Because both of them are Democrats. You know what happened? Then you have people out there, and oh, look what they're just
something.
doing in Congress. They're not doing their jobs, they're doing this, and then they're getting away with doing stuff like this. How do we have people like this running our country?
It's the Republicans out there too, but you know the Republicans are going to make it look like the Democrats are the worst thing in the world. You turn it on Fox News, you see it every day. The Democrats are the motherfucking worst, and how dare you do this? How dare you invite Common? How dare you invite Common? That black man going to defend that cop that killed them people.
Wait, how dare you pass health care?
Yeah.
How dare you do that?
Look.
How dare you catch Osama bin Laden and not give George Bush credit? How dare you?
It's a mess. It's a whole mess. And I don't really delve into politics like that, but I think I'm going to have to get more into it because our Democratic mayor, Michael Nutter, he's been doing a lot of shit. He's been raising a lot of taxes. He's been hiding a lot about the school funds. You know, our tax went up 8%.
Cutting school programs.
And cutting school programs. Not only that, they're in a $600 million deficit where they're going to start trying to do soda taxes. How you want to tax us on soda? They doing too much over. They doing too much over here.
I thought they were already.
They doing too much under the sun.
I remember when the bottle of soda used to be $1.
Okay,
now
that's
it's like
$1.25.
$1.25.
And they want to put tax on $1.25. In Philly,
how do you put tax on tax?
we don't even pay taxes on clothes. The only thing we pay taxes on are food that we eat that's cooked. That's what we pay the taxes on. Even what else we pay taxes?
I don't know, but I thought
or
we did pay
electronics
taxes
and
on
stuff.
clothes.
We pay no, we don't pay taxes on clothes.
That could have fooled the hell out of me.
Now I bet you they're gonna do clothes tax. Cause when I do my calculations, I know we ain't gonna get taxed on clothes. But every time we out of town, we get taxed on clothes, and I be so mad because taxes is high.
Taxes is high.
It's high as hell.
It is high. But like back to the politician stuff. If they get people like Anthony Weiner off the damn government and computers doing all that freaky deaky shit, maybe taxes.
But let me tell you something. Government, no matter how nice you are in politics, don't nobody do exactly what they say they're gonna do. No. They all say lies to get their asses in the chair, and then they're gonna do what the fuck they want to do anyway. Because it's taxpayers' money. And you know, I gotta commend Fox News in Philly. Because that is one station that will get down to the bottom of anything. Bitch, you want to be sleeping on taxpayers' time?
Yeah, okay.
What are you doing? Yes, Jeff Cole. Jeff Cole.
But what Fox News and Jeff Cole is doing is the same thing that Nancy Pelosi's doing.
No,
you want to be
different.
You want to be
different.
How is that different?
Because she catching them after the act. Like
no. Get
them while they doing their freaking deed.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
None of us know or none of us believe. That's just like if you got an abusive babysitter. Nobody believes that their babysitter is abusing their child. It's like she doesn't believe that the politicians are doing this stuff until they get caught.
If I had
she's doing the same thing Jeff Cole is doing.
If I had a babysitter and I seen a bruise was on one of my child, something's going to
that's after the fact, right? That's after the fact.
I don't need no video.
But wait a minute. If you don't see the bruise, you're not going to think anything of it. You can beat the hell out of a child and not bruise them.
Look. If a bruise, but where's these bruises just coming from?
Well, no, I think you're missing what I'm saying. I'm saying you're reacting to after you see the bruise.
Oh, okay.
But what I'm saying is you can beat somebody, and I've got my ass whooped over and over again throughout my lifetime. My parents ain't leave no bruises on me.
Well,
so you know what? Nobody knows.
We kind of dark too.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. But anyway, let's get off of Anthony Weiner. Whatever.
Jim Gardner went in on them people talking about, is there people in the news that can say his name without being disrespectful? Like, this is a serious story.
That is his name, though, Weiner.
But stop making jokes about it.
Who's making a joke?
I guess he was going at whoever was making jokes out of it.
Oh, Jim Gardner. Isn't it about time for you to retire? Jim Gardner's been on, what is it, Action News since I was in my mother's room.
Nah, longer than that.
Child, he probably was on Action News since, for those of you that don't live in Philly, Jim Gardner is an old white guy who's been on Action News, our local TV news, since before
like in the 70s.
Yes.
So Jim Gardner has always been around, but they got their little new Action News team. Shout out to Action. I'm starting to follow them and watch them, man, since I've been home. But we got to get into some more stuff before we talk about Beyonce album deal. Let's talk about Miss Patti Labelle. Let's start with the bad, and then let's go with the good. So Patti Labelle was in Houston, Texas last week, or I don't know when the story happened. Back in March. Mm-hmm. The story leaked last week, where she was getting out. She was in the limo. a guy was talking on his cell phone. He goes near the car.
Luggage.
Luggage, but the car's right there. Luggage car. He gets hit in the face. You know, like they like pushed him to the ground. He hits this little concrete wall. He tried to get up 3 times and he just fell on the ground. He just was not getting up. So apparently, you know, Patti Labelle's driver, who was her son, and the guards were saying that, you know, he was being real ignorant. He kept trying to go to the car. He was being disrespectful. So, you know, they handled what they had to handle. Mm-hmm. But what makes it bad, what makes it bad is that after we see the blood on the ground, we see Patti Labelle taking pictures with fans outside, you know, near the luggage with the car. She took a picture with a police officer too. So the guy is suing Patti Labelle. It's no amount of how much he's suing her for, but he's suing Patti. And you know, I'm kind of like, I don't know what the situation was. The guy was saying that he's not drunk, but he was unconscious, so he don't remember because he woke up the next day in the hospital. So, you know, it's just a lot of stuff that don't make sense. And if I was Patti, I wouldn't be taking pictures outside of a place where, you know, not a fan, because he say he don't know who Patti Labelle is. He's 23 years old, 23-year-old white kid. He don't know who Patti Labelle is. You know, it's just, to me,
the story doesn't sound right.
It don't sound right, but first of all, let me tell you why it don't sound right. Because when you look at that video, it just doesn't. I seen the video.
Okay, yeah.
And in that video, it doesn't look like he kept going over there and messing with Patti's people. It looked like he was just on his cell phone talking, and then all of a sudden he get beat up out of nowhere. Like
that's what. Because I haven't seen the video.
And I'll show you the video. And it looks like the blow was so strong of him hitting his head that he fell 3 times. He couldn't even get up. Let me show you. It's sad.
Excuse us.
I gotta show him the video. And I'll have the link in the more info box and y'all can judge it for yourself.
She's been topping the charts for more than 30 years. She's written her own cookbooks, developed her own line in wigs, and this week sang solo in Washington. Patti Labelle is a stateswoman of song, and at 64 has just recorded a reunion album with Labelle.
Not 64.
And I did. That's one of my...
Wait a minute, it must have jumped damn videos. Hold on.
I was about to say,
it must have jumped.
64.
He's doing too much. Where's that damn video? Okay, here we go.
The entire incident was recorded by a security camera at Bush Intercontinental Airport. Richard King, seen in the yellow shirt, is involved in a physical confrontation. King was the victim of an unprovoked attack, says his lawyer.
He was completely taken by surprise. No one would have seen this coming. Even watching the videotape now,
oh my God!
I don't know how many times we've watched it. It still is surprising. The violence and the suddenness and the brutality of this attack.
The incident happened March 11th. King, who is 23 years old and a senior at West Point Military Academy, told me by phone today that on March 11th he was on spring break and came to Houston to visit his family. King says he was on the phone with his brother, unaware he was standing next to Patti Labelle's luggage. King says at the time he'd never heard of Patti Labelle.
Pretty much got jumped, and I really don't even know why, and on top of that, it's caused me a lot of trouble up here.
Just stop it, because let me just say this. Looking at the video, this is what I get. This is what I get from the video. It looks like he's on the phone. He's walking to meet whoever it is that he's walking to meet or going. And it looks like her luggage is sitting right there. And he happens to stop right there while he's on the phone, not knowing what's going on. And it looks like to me that her guards are not really standing near her luggage. And then when they turn around, they see him standing there. So they probably assume that he's trying to do something, when in fact, that's not what he's trying to do. He's just... Because it looks like he's caught totally off guard, because you can see him coming to the camera with his phone, and you can tell that he doesn't know what's going on. So I think that's kind of sad that happened like that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I think you can tell by watching the video that her guards use way too much force against him. Like that, to the point where he literally could not stand up.
Like they could have said something to him.
Yeah, they could have said something to him. The way they pushed him, the way they knocked him down was uncalled for. Whether or not he was standing there deliberately or not, that was just uncalled for. I don't think that's not cool at all. And y'all know how I love Patti LaBelle. And I don't think her guards, I don't think they were right for that at all. I don't think that video does not look cool at all. I don't know how she's going to win this case.
And the boy is kicked out of school.
Why?
And he can't graduate because of this incident that happened.
But wait, why?
Because they say he got caught up in this, what they call it, the incident. So his school is kicking him out and he can't graduate with the class. It's really sad.
It is sad.
Patti, I think you just need to pay this man out of court and go ahead. Just go ahead with your business. This is just, I'm not feeling that. That whole situation, I'm not feeling. And I feel bad that it's not even Patti LaBelle's fault.
No, it's not.
I do feel bad that,
yeah.
You know, I feel bad that she didn't, like, see if the guy was okay. Yeah. She's standing there taking pictures with people.
Yeah.
That's not a good look for Patti LaBelle. And I feel ashamed I had to talk about this.
Yeah, because we love Patti LaBelle.
And Patty's a sweetheart. And she could be, you know, when she wants to, because she's a diva. Yeah. But that...
Yeah, because that video alone... And I believe the boy wholeheartedly that he probably didn't know who Patti LaBelle was. You know what I'm saying? Because some white people don't know who.
Shit, when Patti LaBelle had her show, what's that? Living It Up? They didn't know who Patti LaBelle was when she was on 9th Street.
Some white people don't know. And I can believe, and he's young and he's 23. I mean, us black people, we know Patti LaBelle. But some white people, if they didn't grow up with that type of music, they ain't going to know who she is. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I just feel bad. Watching the video, it really does look like he just happened to stop right there, and her guards happened to turn around and see him standing there and probably jump to conclusions thinking that he was trying to do something when he wasn't. You know what I mean? And to knock him down the way they did, all three of those big guys, because he looks like a very small guy in that video compared to those three guys, for them to do that, that's not right at all. And like you said, it could have been handled way differently, and if anything, somebody in her camp could have asked him, is he alright? Because he got up and fell back at least 3 or 4 times, and people had to run over to make sure he was alright. That's not a good look at all, Patti LaBelle. And you know I love you to death. But that video right there does not look like it's going in your favor at all, sweetheart. It doesn't look like it at all. And you know, if that happened to me, I would sue the person too. I'm sorry, but I would sue somebody, because that's not right. Which one is her? In the brown hat? Yeah.
That's what I take. And look at the blood.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, that's
and
not.
a cop, a goddamn cop.
That's not right at all. That's not right at all.
But on a good note, y'all, Patti LaBelle is going to be honored by BET. She's going to receive the BET Lifetime Achievement Award at the 2011 BET Awards. So that's definitely a congratulations to Patti LaBelle, because her career has spanned a very long time. And I've been waiting for someone like her to get this nomination, not nomination, but honor. And I definitely want to see Jennifer Hudson, and I want to see Fantasia.
Somebody even said Kelly Rowland. I can see it too.
Yes, Kelly could do Love and Need and Want You. So, and Kelly better have her own performance too. So this is gonna be hot. I'm happy. I'm excited for Patti. But now we should have started with the good stuff first.
Yeah, because that video right there, that just set me. I didn't like that video at all. I didn't like the fact, because after you pointed out that blood right there and she's taking pictures with those people, that doesn't look right at all. I don't like that. And y'all know I call Patti LaBelle my grandmother, and she still is my grandmother. But I just think that sometimes these security guards can be a little bit too aggressive. I understand that they have a job to do, and I understand that they have clients to protect. I understand that. I'm the first one to let you know I understand that. That's why a lot of times when I am near celebrities, I try to keep my distance, because you know their security guards is right there lurking. And that's what their job is. You know, their job is to protect them. But I think excessive force like that was not called for, especially for 3 men to jump on that one guy. That wasn't called for at all. And then that one guy who was still standing over him, like waiting for him to get up, like, if you get up, I'm gonna knock you back down. Like that's not cool at all. I don't know how she's gonna get out of that one, because that's a very clear video.
I don't think she's gonna get out of it.
I don't know how.
She's just Patti. Pay him the money.
Yeah, because that doesn't
pay him the money.
Yeah. Yeah.
On an uppity note, your mother, her album leaked today.
Not song, but album.
the album. It started with Party. The Party, okay, it was a goddamn party, okay? Because they got too damn happy with these songs. And then the whole album leaked. You know, last night I was saying, well, damn, you know, where is Matthew? And before we talk about how good some of the songs was, we just need to go in on Columbia Records, and whoever this new management team is, something has got to be done. It does not make sense that Beyonce's first song, Run the World, leaked onto the internet. She was not ready, you know, she was over there in Paris and stuff. She didn't do anything to say that I have a new song out. Y'all just went ahead and put the song on iTunes. Bad, bad, bad. Okay, now Beyonce, you know, she put these new songs on iTunes. Y'all don't have her face on iTunes. Beyonce, that's fucking Beyonce. Anything that she releases, like we gotta compare her to Gaga. Like when Gaga's face was on there, like every day, countdown to such and such. Where is Beyonce's countdown? Because they damn sure got a countdown for Pitbull. How come Beyonce don't have a countdown? Countdown to 4. Something. Why isn't that, you know, 4 should be like, what's that? Best Thing I Never Had should be right in the top left corner. When you look into the new songs, the song should be right the fuck there. I haven't seen Beyonce premiere her video on 106 in Park. I haven't seen her premiere her video, do the song on David Letterman or Jimmy Kimmel, you know, Conan. Nobody. Like, where the hell is Beyonce? She has an album that's about to come out in 3 weeks, and she is nowhere to be found. The only thing I know about Beyonce is Glastonbury. Not Glastonbury. Yeah. Glastonbury, June 28th.
June 26th.
And June 28th. That's the beat. Oh, that's the... I know. Glastonbury's June 26th. June 28th is the album, and I know that July 1st she's going to be in Central Park. That's all I know about Beyonce. And that is unlike y'all at all. Like, Beyonce be every goddamn where. Somebody at Sony, Columbia, y'all fucking up, and y'all need to get this done. Because she is too big of an artist to be a flop. And right now, I'm really, really scared for her. 3 weeks! Now, a lot of y'all be saying, well, she had albums that leaked 3 weeks before. We on a different fucking era. Everybody ain't buying albums. You know, they pretend like they bought the album, but now all you can do is just say, oh, find the album cover and they can look like they bought the CD. But on June 28th, I want to see the motherfucking receipts that y'all buying this album. A lot of y'all done downloaded it. A lot of people saying, oh, well, you know, I'ma still buy it. None of y'all don't do shit. Y'all just sit there and keep the motherfucking album. I ain't trying to hear about y'all. All I know is June 28th, I still will be buying the album.
Of course. Well, I pre-ordered mine, and
I'm not pre-ordering
mine on iTunes.
And they don't take. You know why I don't pre-order? Because they don't take the money out.
Well, no. I'm pre-ordering it for me because, you know, I don't own a radio or a CD player, so I pre-ordered it for me for my iPod. But I'm still going to go out and buy the actual CD. That I'm still going to do. But I only pre-ordered it for me because, like I said, I don't own a CD player or a radio at home because I don't listen to the radio, and I don't. CD players are like $2,000, so I don't own a CD player. So that's why I pre-ordered it just for me. But I'm going to still buy the album, of course.
Man, like, okay, just so the people say, well, Gaga album leaked a week before. And remember when they used to have these things where we called the leak, where you get to listen to the album before it come out? So I'm not worrying about that. And she did good in the first week. The second week, how the hell it dipped down to 80%? To 170,000, I don't know. But the good thing is she sold over 1 million. Well, and ain't nobody selling over 1 million a day.
Well, let me just say this. A lot of people who were saying that, oh, but Beyonce leaked before and, you know, close to her album release. But you also got to remember that with her past 3 albums, especially with B-Day and I Am Sasha Fierce, before the album leaked or came out or whatever the case may be, Beyonce was everywhere. Today, because, you know, sometimes I talk to myself. Actually, I talk to myself a lot. And so earlier today, when I was getting ready for work, I was saying to myself, it's funny because around this time, you would see Beyonce on Ellen. You would see commercials about her being on Letterman or Leno or Jimmy Fallon, or she's going to be here or going to be there. I don't see any of that. And I said to myself, the only thing that I know of her that she's going to be on is Good Morning of America. And you just reminded me about the Glastonbury, but who's to say if we're going to even see that? Who's to say if they're going to be a sad like that from the BET Awards?
That's the only thing I think they could do.
It's a little upsetting as a fan, as a big fan that I am, that the whole label or whatever, whoever is in charge of the promotion, to me, they're not doing their job the right way. I'm not pointing any fingers at her. I'm pointing fingers at them because I feel as though it's a team. And even though she's the artist and but I feel as though her team, the ones who are supposed to be promoting and the ones who are supposed to be making sure that her face is on iTunes, that iTunes has a countdown for her, that her face is on this billboard or on that billboard or a commercial. I feel as though her team is really, really effing up on that. Columbia Records, their Twitter tweeted about the album being leaked and saying that they're on it and thanks for contacting them. But I felt as though they tweeted that a little too late. Like they should have been on that when people first realized that the album had been leaked. They should have been on that. And it's like now, way too many people. The album's out there now. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I still do have faith that she is going to do good. But I just feel as though now that the album is leaked, I just don't think that it's going to be the big numbers that we would expect for her as a comeback because of the fact that nothing is being done properly. Like, where is her promotion? I feel like Kevin. Where is Beyonce? I haven't seen Beyonce since the Billboard Awards and Oprah, and I haven't seen her at all. Like, I read somewhere that she's over in Europe preparing for her show, but
she could have did that over here.
I don't know. But see, I don't know if that's true or not. You see what I'm saying? Because I don't know where she is. I don't know where she is. I want to see something saying that Beyonce is going to be on Ellen or Beyonce is going to be on Lena. It seems like all these appearances are happening after the album.
Shit, I would even love to see Beyonce on Wendy fucking Williams at this point.
Yeah. And you know how I hate it. You know how I said I do not want to see Beyonce on Wendy, but I just feel as though now.
But you know what? Maybe it's
TV
season. Maybe it's the end of the TV season, so a lot of the talk shows.
Beyonce. Come on, Amy. I'm sure these talk show hosts would love to have somebody. Is she going on The View?
Is she like what?
Yeah, like I don't understand, and I just feel as though her team, the label and the promotion team, is really effing up.
Is she performing at the 4th of July parade for Macy's in New York? What the fuck is she going to be doing?
We don't know anything.
Hello.
We don't know anything.
Y'all need to get it together. A lot of people saying, I'm saying, where the fuck is Matthew? Matthew would have had this shit together.
I just feel as though I don't know who's running the ship over there. I don't know who's the captain of that ship because it doesn't look. And today I felt so bad because when I found out that the album leaked, I felt so bad because I said to myself, when I found out how she felt.
Can somebody pick up the phone?
Why can't you?
Oh. I don't live here. I felt so bad because when I found out that the album had leaked, I started thinking in my mind when I found out how she felt when Run the World was, because remember I told you that she was very upset when that leaked and it wasn't supposed to come out. So I can only imagine how she must have felt today when her album leaked 3 weeks before it was supposed to come out. I can just only imagine. And for those of you who said that I did not know what I was talking about when Run the World came out, okay, I'm not even going to get into that because clearly I was right. And I don't like to boast of when I'm right, but I was right. But I just feel bad because I miss seeing her on TV, and I just feel as though when I do. Hopefully,
she gonna get her own little BET special like she normally do.
Yeah, like I just don't. And like I mean, the video did premiere on 106 in Park. Run the World, but she wasn't there to do it like she was there for Single Ladies.
It would have been better because she
was there for all the other stuff.
I'm working with so-and-so on my album. Yeah. I got this. I got that. All I see was a Billboard article.
And the only interviews I've heard from Beyonce regarding this album are print interviews. Interviews that she's done with this magazine and that magazine. I want to see her.
Well, how about she come on the Skorpion show?
I want to hear her.
Because we'll gladly come to New York. We'll gladly come. We'll have you on our show. We'll interview you. You know, it'll be a little ghetto because, you know, we got the little camera and stuff. So what?
But that's all right.
All right.
That's all right. You know why you got to call?
You coming to the social media. You coming into the social media world, okay? You coming into our world.
I just think
we need you to be girl. If you just tweet, girl,
you know what's so
tweet.
Funny? You know what's so funny? You know what's so funny? You know, the Skorpion show really, really does set a lot of stuff. Mm-hmm. Because I remember when you and I first said that Beyonce should get on Twitter. Her fans got on us and said, no, she should not get on Twitter. She don't need to be on Twitter. Just the other day, don't you know her fans were trying to make Beyonce get on Twitter a trending topic? Mm-hmm. All of a sudden, they want to see her on Twitter. And mind you, when I was reading this, I said, wow, these are the same people who said that she shouldn't be on Twitter. See, now everybody's getting a little
I'm nervous.
Everybody's getting a little nervous, and then they want her to get on Twitter.
Like, ain't nobody normally people will curse my ass out for my opinions. Ain't nobody cursing me out.
Nobody curse you up because everybody's a little nervous. And I still, to this day, and I think both Kevin and I feel as though she does not need to get on Twitter to tweet about her personal life. She should get on Twiter to tweet about her album and what she's going to be doing. Where is she going to be performing at? When is this video? Like, for instance, I don't even know if Best Thing I Never Had is going to come out with a video.
When is she shooting the video?
Well, yeah, I don't even know. Like, I have no idea. I have no idea. And I love Beyonce to death. And this, I am not going to say anything bad about her because I am not pointing the blame at her. I'm pointing it at her promotion team. I feel as though they are not giving her, they're not doing their job correctly. That's how I feel. She may feel a totally different way, but as a fan, I feel this way, Beyonce. And as a fan, I think I should be able to say that I feel as though your team is not giving you the attention that you, as Beyonce, one of the biggest stars in the world, deserves. You know what I mean? Like, there's no reason why, like you said, there's no reason why Pitbull should have a countdown on iTunes of when his album's coming out, but Beyonce does not have a countdown. Something is not right.
Nope.
Something's not right. And I want to know, Mikkel McClendon Carter, no pun intended, in no relations to Sean and Beyonce Carter. I need to find out why it is that she does not have a countdown. Why it is that her songs are just leaking left and right, and now her whole entire album has leaked. I need to find out who's doing
countdown to Selena Gomez in the scene.
Selena and Gomez.
Yeah, Selena, for your countdown. Better work.
You know, what's going on? What is going on? I just don't know. I don't know. I just wish I did know. I wish I could. I felt like I really did feel kind of sad earlier today. I felt like a sad son. Because I really wanted to call her and just say, it'll be alright. But then when I went to search through my phone, I said, wait a minute, I don't have my number.
Let me tell you, this is how, you know how y'all Beyonce stands feel? And I'm not trying to be smart, but this is how the Kelly Rowland stands feel and the Michelle Williams stands feel when, you know, they got an album coming out and ain't shit happening.
Well,
now y'all know how I feel.
Well,
I'm just saying, I'm not trying to be smart.
No, I understand. No, I understand that you're not trying to be smart. I totally understand that. But I feel as though, and I've said this before, and I said this again. Every artist, no matter how good you are, every artist has that period where it's a slump period for them.
But it shouldn't be no damn slump.
No, it shouldn't be no slump. But every artist has that slump.
But those up must come down.
Yeah, I mean, Janet Jackson's had more than a few slumps.
Yeah, but after that titty incident, that's what really set it off. It wasn't the team and the music. It was
but not every album went to gold, or not every album
before Nipplegate. She was selling at least 2 million albums.
Okay, but I think you're missing the point.
I get what you're saying. Oh, okay. I know. I get what you're saying, but I got to defend my girl.
Well, of course you got to defend yours, and I'm defending mine too. Okay, so don't do it. We may agree on certain things, but don't do it. But anyway, I just feel as though her team needs to get it together.com. Her promotion team, because look, if you need for me to come over there and promote, I will gladly do it. I mean, I do it for free on Twitter and Facebook every day, all day. Hell, I woke up this morning tweeting about Beyonce. That was my first tweet of the day about Beyonce. I mean, come on. I'm sure a lot of you who follow me get tired of me tweeting about Beyonce. But I just want her to do good because I just feel as though I don't see anybody else talking about, well, not other fans, but I mean, I don't see anybody as far as promotion-wise, her promotion team doing anything. So I just feel as though, well, maybe I should do it. I mean, I only have 11,000 followers. I don't have like 20,000 followers like Kevin. But I mean, at least, you know, those 11,000 followers will.
You got the B Army as your friends on Twitter and stuff.
I got what?
You got the Beyonce Army as your friends.
I mean, but you know, I just feel as though it's sad because
they just gotta get it together.
And you know what's really sad? You know what's really sad? Is that you didn't hear the album. I heard, you know,
I heard Love on Top and Party.
Yeah, I heard a few songs. Of course, I told Kevin there was 2 songs in particular that just kept kicking me going. But I did kind of hear the album. What's really sad is that I am not just saying this because I am a fan of Beyonce's. What's really sad is that this album is actually a really damn good album, and it's not getting the promotion that it should. That's what's really sad. And I see what you mean by the whole Kelly and Michelle comparison. You see what I'm saying? Because when artists come out with good albums and they don't get that promotion, that's... And I'm just going to say this one thing, and I'm not going to say anything else about the album. This album, I feel as though she actually listened to those folks out there who were complaining about her not showcasing her talent, and always coming out with those bubblegum type songs. This album does not show any of that. As a matter of fact, truth be told, I think there's probably, out of 12 songs, there's probably only about 2 or 3 up-tempo songs. So she really took it to that whole, I'm going to give you that singing, and I'm going to give you those songs that you really can feel. And she did a damn good job, and I'm proud of her for actually listening to fans. Because a lot of fans were getting tired of the same shaking because the fans who were getting tired of it are fans who know that she has that vocal ability. And remember, like I always said on the show, I love Sasha Fierce, but I love Beyonce for her voice. And she definitely showcased her voice in this album, and I just wish that her promotion team would do their job, because this is a good album. And that's all I'm going to say.
All right. So, y'all know that we were supposed to talk about Basketball Wives last week. And I've been waiting for this heifer to watch the video. Watch the show.
Who, me?
Yes. Apparently, this bit of old bitch can't get the times right.
I know.
On the watch. But just to get you up to speed, right? So, Susie is just trying to be friends with everybody. She wanted to be friends with Evelyn so damn bad. She wants to be back in the circle. Royce is not trying to hear that shit. She like, fuck Evelyn, fuck Jennifer. I'm not their friends, and I don't even talk to Shawnee like that. But her and Tammy are getting like this. They met Mika. Mika is like, she really don't like Royce and Tammy and them, because she's trying to, well, she ain't meet Tammy yet. She is trying to get, before, I'm just trying to get them up. She's trying to be more friends with Shawnee, Evelyn, and Jen. She's just trying to fit in by talking bad about Royce. Jennifer is trying to get a divorce from her husband. Evelyn, the bitch, just selling shoes and selling t-shirts. Tammy not trying to hear it. Tammy like, look, bitch, you're not gonna be selling no you are the 9 motherfucking factory shirts, and they're gonna try to donate a portion of that to my motherfucking charity. No, bitch, it ain't going down like that. So that was last week. This week, we seen Mika again. Mika, she come up in there trying to confront Royce, talking about, yeah, I heard you said so and so about me and blah 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 blah, and Royce like, I don't know where you hearing this from, but no, anything I got to say, well, I said this, and they went at it. Tammy, you seen the part where Tammy came in. Mm-hmm. Tammy came in, but this is more towards the end, but I don't care. Tammy came in and was like, look, now you've been saying shit about this person, you've been saying shit about this person, we gonna talk about it right here and now. And she like, yeah, cause I don't know y'all like that. She like, no, we don't know you like that. They just all bitter ball bitches.
Well, no, wait, because I think you kind of missed something. Because you went real fast.
I know, because I'm trying to catch him up.
No, but you lost because the confrontation, I didn't see the confrontation between Royce and Mika. Well, I guess there was more than one. Because the confrontation I saw was when they was at the end. Yeah. And Tammy said that she heard from somebody that Mika was talking about Royce. Mm-hmm. Now, my thing is, who did Tammy hear that from? Because who was she?
Maybe Jennifer. Maybe.
But Tammy's not really friends with any of them on the other side.
But Tammy is cool. Like she's cool with Jennifer. They have they talk or whatever.
Okay.
Like in the beginning, Tammy was over Jennifer's house.
Okay.
Jennifer like, I don't have a problem with Tammy coming over my house
because they did make up
or be talking or whatever. And that's when they start talking about the non-factor shirts. It's like Evelyn and Jennifer are two different people when they are not in each other's company.
Yes.
And it's like Jennifer was like laughing at some of the stuff that Tammy was saying, and Evelyn, Evelyn really didn't get seen too much in this episode. I didn't like Susie going to Evelyn like acting like, oh my God, I missed you so bad. Yeah. We need to be friends. It's like Susie is kind of weak, and just from the way she is on this show. And I don't like to say this, but I could tell that men probably just tell her shit. Yeah, take advantage of her, make her do stuff just to do it. Now, Susie, if you want to be a real bitch, what you got to do is just say, fuck her. I'll make my own circle of friends. I don't need you. I don't have to bow down to you. It's kind of like that she's she's something that you want or something that she need in your life, but you really don't need her. And that was making me mad. And then you sitting there letting Evelyn tell you all of this stuff.
About Royce.
Yeah, like, don't be friends with her. Don't do this. Don't do that. You got to be real careful. Child, look who you getting that from. She's a hoe from the door. Susie just made me mad. Tammy, I love Tammy. Tammy will tell you how it is, whether you like it or not. I can't wait to see how Tammy is when she's doing.
I know you don't know me that well, but don't do this with your hand. Okay? No, you did. No, I was like this with my hand, and you were like this. I said, Tammy, if you don't go off, Mika said, no, but she was doing that first. Tammy said, no. I was like this with my hand, and you was like this with your. I said, nah!
Because that could really get you popped.
Because that could really get you popped. I said, Tammy, if you don't go off with that liquor.
They is just all bitterball bitches. No. But I love watching them.
They are.
Tammy is just gonna. Tammy is just Tammy. Jennifer is just a single lady. She really needs to get laid. She just needs to get laid.
She needs some dick.
She needs some dick.
Well, can I just give my 2 cents?
Go ahead,
okay, Evelyn, I was kind of liking her.
Mm-hmm.
Evelyn and Royce are just not going to ever be friends. And if they do ever become friends, to me, it'll be a fake friendship. Because they really genuinely don't like each other. Susie, I didn't like the fact that Susie went and met up with Jennifer and Evelyn. I didn't care if she met up with them, but I didn't like the fact that she met up with them and then allowed Evelyn to talk bad about Royce, when Royce is supposed to be her friend. Yeah. Especially since Royce was the one who was there for Susie last season when Susie was going through all that drama with Evelyn. So for Susie to sit there with that list and laugh like everything was funny when Evelyn was saying that stuff about Royce, I just didn't like that at all. That was just very shady and very just...
Like,
that's not what friends would
Susie,
do.
What is it about Evelyn that you just love
that you just feel as though you need to be her friend? Like, you don't have to be her friend. Come on, like Kevin said, make your own circle of friends. Make your own circle of friends.
She do got a little bit of friends.
A little bit. Royce.
Like
Tammy. But that's just a dysfunctional group of friends right there from
and let me tell you something. Let me tell you one thing. Somebody said we should do a video about friendships and stuff. Let me tell you. Me and Mikkel, we not the closest, like the best of friends, but there ain't no way I'm gonna let somebody sit there and talk shit about him. Well, yeah. Anybody gonna talk about him is gonna be me.
Well, yeah, okay.
Okay? Yeah. So that was, Susie should have stepped up and said something.
Yeah.
You don't sit, that's not cool because it make it look like you agree with it.
Yeah, and I told you that happened a few times with me. Where I would be with somebody and then they'd get a little too comfortable and start saying stuff, then I have to say, don't go that far. Alright, now you're taking it a little too far now. But Susie should have definitely stepped up and said, well, Royce is not like that and she really is my friend and I think that we all should come together and try to hash out our problems. Yeah. Instead of laughing at everything negative that they were saying
Susie
about
always trying to fix every goddamn thing. Sometimes you should just leave shit alone. If Evelyn and Royce and Jennifer don't get along, leave it alone. Stop trying to make everybody friends.
Susie just wants to be friends, and she's insecure.
She's showing the wrong way of being friends.
She's insecure. She's very insecure, and it's just obvious that she's insecure.
And where is Shawnee's part on this show now? Shawnee, I'm just trying to understand because you only friends with Evelyn and Jennifer.
Yeah, because you don't talk to Royce.
Yeah,
you don't really talk to Tammy, and when you do talk to Tammy, you're talking about Evelyn.
And Mika, Mika is the troublemaker.
Mika's already the troublemaker.
Tammy gonna get her ass. Tammy gonna whip Mika's ass because Mika is like trying to be. She'll do anything to be Evelyn and Jennifer's friend.
Yeah, and that's what she's doing.
To fit in with Shawnee, Evelyn, and Jennifer.
That's what she's doing.
So she'll talk bad about, but Royce ain't do nothing to you, Mika. She didn't say nothing bad about you at all. Y'all look like you had a good dinner to me, and you just went.
But Mika did that because Evelyn doesn't like Royce. That's why. But you know what? Mika not only is a troublemaker, and not only does she talk shit, but she also takes baths in baby oil.
She looked that shiny to you.
Either she was shiny or she was sweaty.
Now look.
But her hair wasn't sweaty. But all up in the mug and all up in the chest and the cleavage, I was like, wait a minute. Do they have the light shining just on her? Or does my TV need to be Windexed down or something? Because something's not right. Why is she so shiny? And why does she look like a reject Angela Simmons?
Ooh.
Doesn't she look like a reject Angela Simmons? All up in the eyes and the nose. She does. She does.
Look, if y'all don't thumbs up this video.
I'm just saying.
Look.
I'm not saying, but I am saying.
Now, speaking of light, do Jennifer look a little bit light to you this season?
No, Jennifer. You know, I think Jennifer's a very pretty girl. I think Jennifer is also one of those people who is, I wouldn't say too much insecure, but she needs friends. And she needs Evelyn as a friend. Yeah, because if you notice, like you said, Jennifer is not the hot shit unless she's with Evelyn.
Yeah, because you know what? Because
when she ain't with Evelyn, when she's not with Evelyn, she's quiet and she's nice. She's like, I want to be a friend and this and the third. But when she's with Evelyn, she's
and they co-sign on each other too much.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. They said they co-sign too much.
Yeah, they do.
I'm waiting for that Basketball Wife episode where Evelyn and Jennifer go at it.
No.
If you really want to get the ratings up.
Yeah, they need to go at it. But they're not going to go at it. Because you know why? Because Jennifer's not going to be strong enough in that argument. Because Evelyn's going to tear her to pieces. Mm-hmm. She is. Evelyn's going to tear her to pieces. Because you know why Evelyn's going to tear her to pieces? Because everybody on that show can say how Evelyn slept with Chad Okosinko, whatever his damn name is. Mm-hmm. But Evelyn they don't bother Evelyn. It doesn't bother her at all. So Evelyn's going to tear Jennifer to pieces. Why? Because Evelyn is strong without those girls. Evelyn has that mouth without them. You see what I'm saying? And Jennifer does not have... Jennifer's backbone is Evelyn. When she's around Evelyn, she talk... Just like, for instance, when her and Tammy were going at it at that party, and Tammy's about to whoop her ass, what was Jennifer doing? Pushing Evelyn in front of her. She wanted Evelyn to be her wall. She can't do shit by herself, you know? But, yeah, I just think that...
It ain't her fault she ain't see a food stamp, though. It ain't her fault.
Oh, child, please. Who has not... I mean, well, then again, I don't know. I can't really talk, because... Some people haven't seen a food stamp. I've seen food stamps before, but just because I've seen them does not mean... But Jennifer, was she born rich?
Middle class.
Middle class?
Yep.
Well, weren't we all middle class? I mean, who hasn't seen a food stamp?
Middle class don't need food stamps.
But you don't have to need food stamps to see them. You mean tell me she didn't grow up with friends who... Come on.
Look, I don't know about her life.
She never watched a movie that had food stamps on it? I mean, come on.
I never seen the movie.
Well, you know...
Brooklyn.
Hello? But she looks like the type that's never seen Crooklyn either.
No.
She does. She looks like the type that's never seen it. I just didn't buy that. I've never seen a food stamp before.
I would beat this bitch up on Twitter.
I've never... What?
I'm not even going to say their name. They're talking about...
But why would you read it? Because then they're going to know who you're talking about. Just point it to me so I can read it.
Read the top line. I still want to say it. Because they tried it. They fucking tried it.
Oh!
They fucking tried it. Do you think Beyonce is starting to become irrelevant like Janet Jackson? Instant block.
No, don't block him. Don't block him. No, don't block him. Just let him know. But first of all, I had a conversation. You know what? A lot of people are starting to call me soft. Because I'm starting to kind of defend a lot of people who I had a lot of nasty stuff to say about. Like, I was defending Rihanna the other day, and I was saying a lot of nice stuff about her. And I felt myself defending Janet Jackson the other day, too. And somebody was like, are you alright? And I was like, yeah. First of all, Beyonce and Janet Jackson are two artists out there in the game that are not irrelevant and that will never be irrelevant. First of all, Janet Jackson is what, 45, 46?
45.
45 years old and is on tour right now, selling out in almost every city that she goes to. That's not irrelevant at all. That's not irrelevant. I mean, there are some artists who are probably on top of their shit out today, but can't sell out shows the way Janet Jackson is selling out right now. Janet Jackson is not irrelevant. Number one, Janet Jackson is an icon. She's a legend. There's no way on earth she could be irrelevant. Beyonce just received a Legend Award and is getting all these praises from all these big-time legends in the industry. That's somebody else that's not... So, what's his name? C. Roman. I don't know where you got that analogy that Beyonce and Janet Jackson is irrelevant, but I think that was kind of...
He always say dumb stuff. That's why I know.
Does he? Is it him or just people?
Him.
Oh, I don't know.
That's why I don't, like, treat him.
Well, stuff like that, don't block him. Just ignore it. Because it's not worth blocking him. I mean, he you know why he said that? So you can block him, so you can get his attention. Then he'll know... If you block him, then he'll know he hit a nerve. Don't block him. Just let him keep saying dumb stuff like that. He'll get the point. What did he say now?
Steph Jones music. I love you, boo. XOXO.
I don't know. I don't know where people get their stuff from. You know, somebody else tweeted me something real stupid. Or was it on Facebook? Somebody said something to me on Facebook that was real stupid. Like, really stupid. And I was just like, I didn't even bother to respond back to it. You know what got me upset the other day on Facebook? I posted a picture of Solange and her son that I thought was really cute. I thought it was a cute picture of her son. So I posted it on Facebook. Don't you know I had over 40-something comments on that picture? And I'm like, wow, people must really like this picture. I went to my notifications. Why was it people talking about Beyonce's album and the song? And I was like, what the hell?
And that was a cute picture.
That was a cute picture. Solange and her son. I'm thinking like, wait a minute, this has nothing to do with Beyonce's album. Why are people posting comments? It was really weird. I was just like, what? That was really weird, but.
I'm giving out some Twitter shout-outs. I'm tearing his cashews up, by the way. But.
Give Mr. C. Roman a shout-out. Just give him a shout-out.
Shout out to Mr. C for showing his face backstage at the house.
Yes, can you believe? I saw those pictures.
Shout out to Mr. C.
He was very brave for that. You know, didn't he admit to doing it? Or wasn't it?
He admitted to it. He pleaded guilty.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
What's done in the dark
comes to light. Thank you, Jesus. So let's start out with some shout-outs. First shout-out is to Messy Miles. Y'all got to subscribe to Messy Miles on YouTube, too. He did a funny skit of me and Mikkel, and it was really, really hilarious. Shout out to Ayo Ride, Manish Murley, Connie Smart, or Kahani Smart, Love Never Fails 808, Ayers 807, Glow Stick Rave, Quantel Loud, I don't know how to say his name, what's it? QA3 Bull, I know he's from London, BSSNC, I'm Your Motivation, I see who else, Adobo 112, and Shell Bell 21. You want to give out some shout outs?
No. I mean, this is not my Twitter. That's yours.
I mean, that's your Twitter, but I know you.
I want to give a shout out to Beyonce, because it's my mother. I want to give a shout out to Patti Labelle, because that's my grandmother, even though she kind of made me upset today. But that's my grandmother. And you know, I rarely get upset with Patti Labelle, but she really kind of made me upset today. I didn't like that. And she's going to still be my grandmother, but I just did not like what I saw today. You know, I didn't like that. Even though she didn't have, you know, but he says that, you know, the guy said that she was the one who, I don't know. But it just, that whole video made me upset. But I still love you, Patty. I want to give a shout out to Basketball Wives, because, you know, even though I kind of miss, I just can't wait till next week so I can really catch up, or later on this week so I can really catch up.
You know VH1 show it every day.
They sure do. I want to give a shout out to
Michelle Williams.
Yes. Give a shout out to her.
Because she is over there in Ibiza, Spain, making somebody's video, or maybe it's her video.
No,
I didn't see the video.
No, it's not her video. It's someone else's video. She's in the video.
Okay, so she over there shooting a video. I want to give a shout out to Kelly Rowland, because she is just doing motivation. Everybody that's a singer want to redo her song. And there's an official motivation remix.
Can you do me a favor, too?
Yes.
Because I know you and Kelly Rowland are good girlfriends, and I don't want her to unfollow you, but I need for you to hit her up over and over again about when her album comes out that she needs to be on the Skorpion show. I'm serious. Because she, you know, you've met her twice. You guys have talked on the phone. Come on, Kelly.
How about y'all tweet Kelly?
Yeah, how
about
I
DM Kelly when we was in Miami. She didn't get back to me. Y'all tweet Kelly to get her ass on the Skorpion show and tell her me and Mikkel sent you. And you can add me and Mikkel.
Make sure. Let me tell you. This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. The first 200 people that at Kelly Rowland, all three of us, me, Kevin, and Kelly, in the same tweet saying that Kelly needs to go on the Skorpion show for an interview, the first 200 people that do that, Kevin and I will both follow y'all.
Amen.
The first 200 people that do it. And y'all better do it. And not only do y'all need to add Kelly, but you need to make sure y'all add all three of us in the tweet so that she'll know. We need Kelly Rowland on the Skorpion show.
And before I end, I got to give out some more Twitter shout-outs. To George527, Sim Rock, Mr. King VF Life, his names, All Day Music, I Rap IKEA, Nakira Breezy, P. Breezy 2013. Murder Shay wrote. You better do that.
Yes, Murder Shay wrote.
Marvelous Mo 24. Rihanna says. Kevin 33. Ray Loves B. Coco Dior 3069. This thing is just going off. Mr. Dow Jones, aka Precious. Data. Dream Girl 12191. That sounds like a Philly zip code. Section 8 condom.
Section 8 condom.
Condo.
Section 8 condo. Is that what you call a
Good. Now
what do you call those
scheming.
things? A rhetorical thing. Like what is that? When you Section 8 condo, a Section 8 condo in the same sentence. Come on.
I don't know.
That is hilarious.
That's so Shaquan, the Phoenix, Ashley Miller. Excuse me. Oh, damn, it's more people want these shout-outs. Aoki Baby, Mr. Incredible 86, Honest B Stam, Extra Solar, Maple Sarah Moki, Angel Balenci, Best of Black One Lover Music Zero, Trina Brooks, Trina Braxton, Tamar Braxton Herbert, Tracy Braxton,
Wait a
Tony
minute.
Braxton.
I don't see them asking for a shout out.
Oh, you don't?
No.
No, you just made me Mr. Braxton and Tawanda Braxton and Miss Evelyn Braxton, and to Vincent Herbert, and to Troy Carter,
Punch Kiss.
and to Punch Kiss. And that's how we're going to end this video with shout outs to Tibby and Madison and Mama Skorpion upstairs.
Getting on somebody's nerves.
Yes, our nerve.
Yes.
Thank y'all for watching. I can't wait to respond to y'all comments. And we will see y'all in a couple days.
You know what? I'm going to let you say it. I don't. Go ahead.
I don't live here, but I know 1 + 1 is 2. Yeah.
I don't know much about fighting. Wait.
I don't know much about fighting, but I...
Wait, no, because I messed up the harmony. I don't know much about guns, but I know...
I don't know much about guns, but I know that I've been shot by you. Hey.